Have you ever scrolled through TikTok and see someone say, I went to a little shopping spree, only for you to discover that it's a massive $2,000 haul? We laugh, we comment, and we move on. But let's be honest, when did overbuying become something to brag about? When did addiction turn into aesthetics? Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into this topic that has been heavy on my mind, the normalization of shopping addiction. Because at this point, consumerism is just encouraged and celebrated. And the line between treating yourself and harming yourself financially and emotionally is getting blurry. Before we jump in, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you are new here, and comment down below if you have ever felt pressure to buy something just because someone else has. I know most of us has probably heard this phrase, retail therapy. It sounds harmless, right? But here is the thing. We have romanticized the idea that buying equals healing. Marketers and influencers sold us this dream. We are not buying things, we are buying happiness, confidence, and identity. But in reality, you are just buying things. And for a lot of people, that's become a dangerous coping mechanism. Remember when I used to scroll through YouTube and I see hauls after hauls, makeup, clothes, shoes, gadgets, and I would convince myself that if I buy this, I will feel better. I will finally feel put together. But the high lasted maybe a few hours, then came the guilt, the regrets, and the clutter. The scary part is, corporation knows this. They market convenience, trend, and aesthetics, while equally feeding a psychological loop. Desire, purchase, regret, repeat. It's not just spending, it's self-soothing disguised as self-improvement. $4,000 Sephora haul.
I spent $1,500 at Sephora, and I'm gonna show y'all what I got. So yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is like, I don't even know how many bags this is, 5? And then one big ass bag full of Sephora stuff. So, get comfortable because this is probably gonna have to be in 2 parts because we both know I talk a lot. So, let's just get into it. $1,500. Oh my god. So starting off with this bag, we're gonna just pull out randomly. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so the first thing I got is this Benetint cookie highlighter. I've actually wanted this highlighter for a long time. I wanted it for Christmas, but I ended up not getting it. But here it is. It's beautiful. The mirror's a little funny, but I love the Benetint bronzer and one of their other highlighters that I have, but I've never got the cookie one, so finally got it. Next, I got this YSL Love Shine lip oil stick. This is the most beautiful color. I actually have it on right now. I put it on specifically for this video. This is the best lipstick, like lip oil stick that I've ever used in my life. Like the Tarte ones suck. The Tarte ones suck. So if y'all want to get a lip oil, get this one. I know it's pricey, but it's so worth it. Next is
They recommend
Fenty
everything though.
Gloss Bomb. This is in the shade Fussy. I think this is like the basic shade, like it's the best selling, but it's it is beautiful. This shade is gorgeous, and I don't like plumping glosses. Like I hate them because they hurt like really bad. Like I don't know how y'all like those so much. So I just ended up getting the regular one. But I'm so happy I finally got one of the Fenty Gloss Bombs. Like I've been wanting one for so long. Next is this brand new shade from Patrick Ta. This is She Goes to the Gym. This just came out recently, and it's been out of stock in like every single store I went to. And then I finally found it. This is like the prettiest mauve color I've ever seen in my life. And these are like the most pigmented blushes I've ever used in my life. The most pigmented blushes. And the coloring is insanely gorgeous. And then we have this Dior, I think this is the foundation stick, yeah. This is the Dior foundation stick. I've heard so many things about this, about it being such a great base and everything like that. And I know a lot of like foundation sticks that just aren't good, and then there's other obviously ones that are like amazing. So I'm really looking forward to trying this and seeing like how well it actually does work. Because when it comes to foundation sticks, it can go one of 2 ways. Cakey or perfect. So I'm really hoping that this is not the cakey version, but we will find out. We had one more thing in this bag. This is the Dior Maximizer. I got this in the shade Pearly. I tried on the pink one, and it like evaporated. So I ended up getting the white. This is the pearl. This is basically like a liquid highlighter. I've seen people use this in their get ready with me's, and it is beautiful. I tried this on the skin, and this is the most beautiful liquid highlight that I've ever tried on my hand, because I obviously haven't used it yet, but I cannot wait because it is so gorgeous. And I love everything by Dior because they make some really good stuff. Like some really good stuff. Next is this bag. This was an online exclusive, so I did buy this online. This is the heavy cream from Fleur, and when I tell you guys, this literally smells like heavy vanilla whipping cream, I'm not lying. This smells so good. So good. I was like,
Okay, let's pause here. Okay, the lady that I just showed her video is an influencer, and she makes this kind of videos where she show her hauls and her products and everything. So let's talk about the influencer culture because it plays a massive role in normalizing shopping addiction. Influencers unboxing hundreds of PR packages and call it content. We watch them unwrap mountains of products, candles, clothes, skincare, tech, all perfectly lit and color coordinated. It looks fun, it looks effortless, but what we don't see is how it rewires our brain. For example, the dopamine rush you get after seeing something new is the same chemical response people get from gambling, and social media is the same casing. Every scroll is a new chance to win, or in this case, buy. There was a time when I couldn't go a week without buying something new for content. If you go down my page, you will see when I make skincare videos. There was even a time I did like all pink shower routine when I went to look for everything pink to fit in that video. I told myself it was research, but deep down, it was validation. If I bought what everyone else was buying, I felt included, I felt relevant. There was a time when all pink shower routine was raining, so I have to do it just to feel among. Now, this shopping horse has evolved into micro trends from clean girl to dark girl. Trends cycle faster than ever, forcing people to keep buying just to keep up.
Puff. I don't remember the last time I used this type of blush. I think I was in like a junior in high school, but the color is so pretty. Well, I would have shown you, but the color is so pretty. I used the tester in the store and it is the most like flawless pink finish. And plus, this is just really cute. I think I'm gonna put this in my like travel bag or something like that because it's really small. But I really do think that this would be like a really cute like summer blush color. And then lastly from that bag is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. This is the most aesthetically pleasing looking package I think I've ever seen. See, like that's the problem with me is like the packaging is like one of the main reasons why I buy so much stuff. Like if it has a pretty packaging, I'm sold. So this, and plus it's a priming moisturizer, so I feel like that'll kind of have a little bit of a similarity to the Bobbi Brown one, but I don't know. I love having a hydrated like base before I do my makeup, so hoping that this does its job. Next bag.
Let's get real for a moment. Shopping addiction are not just about wanting things, they are about needing the feeling of control, validation, and relief. Psychology says that shopping triggers a short-term dopamine spike, similar to other behavioral addiction. But over time, it takes more shopping to feel the same high. Sounds familiar, right? That's addiction. I remember one time I was stressed, lonely, and ended up placing 4 different online orders in one night. At that moment, I didn't even want those stuff. I just wanted the distraction. And when the packages arrived, the excitement faded instantly. That's when I realized I wasn't shopping because I needed things. I was shopping because I needed comfort. The truth is, most of us don't have shopping problems. We have emotional void and we are trying to fill it with things. Come pick repair therapy shopping. I was speaking about this just a few minutes ago. Everything pink. Okay. Okay. How serious? And sometimes you just put this stuff because it's pink, because it's the color you want. You want a certain aesthetics, not because you need some of those things. It's not just about money, it's about mental health, sustainability, and self-worth. People are going into depth for lifestyle aesthetics. We are filling our home with clutter that doesn't bring joy, just anxiety. We are creating waste faster than we could recycle it. And all because the algorithm said you needed this. Normalization of shopping addiction is subtle. It hides behind phrases like treat yourself, you deserve it, it's a small luxury, it's just one haul. Over time, these phrases become excuses and those excuses become habits. It's like drinking salt water when you are thirsty. The more you consume, the thirstier you become. My boyfriend asked me why I hate to buy more body products every time I go shopping. Because you already have so much. So how do we fix this? First, by awareness, start recognizing your triggers. Are you buying because you need something or because you are bored, stressed, or comparing yourself to others? You can unfollow accounts that constantly make you feel like you need more. Romanticize using what you already have. Celebrate rewearing clothes, finishing products, and saying no to trends that don't serve you. This is my personal advice. I started doing like a no buy month like a few years ago when I realized my problem. And it was hard at first, but it forced me to face how often I bought things for emotional reasons. Now I find comfort in decluttering, journaling, and honestly just being content with what I have.
Joking around about having a shopping addiction isn't normal. Having multiple online orders on their way to you at all times isn't normal. Hiding or lying about your purchases to your partner isn't normal. A recycling bin always full of deconstructed boxes and packaging and shopping bags isn't normal. Never repeating the same outfit isn't normal. None of these things are normal, but you are not alone. I'm Hannah. I'm a former broke shopaholic who dealt with all of these things, and I'm here to help you balance healthy spending habits with your love of getting dressed. If you want more tips to quit compulsive shopping, save this video to keep underconsumption content.
Yeah, shopping can be fun, but when fun turns into obsession, that's when it's time to pause. We need to start treating contentment like the new luxury, because the truth is, the more freely thing you can do in the world that profits off your insecurity is to stop letting it. If this video made you think, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more commentary like this, and share it with someone who might need to hear this. In the comments, tell me, when was the last time you bought something just because someone else did? How did that make you feel afterward? I am Blessing, and I will see you in the next video.